Everybody, Jason Burmis here, and there is a new lawsuit out there against Ghislaine Maxwell alleging that she and Jeffrey Epstein threatened to feed this victim who is remaining anonymous. I believe it's Jane Doe 8. We'll be reading from the article. We can check up on the facts there. To the Alligators. So, yeah, that's not very far-fetched at all. And before we get into the article and some of the other dark things that are alleged in this lawsuit, and I have not read the whole lawsuit. I've only read some media coverage on it. I'm thinking I might go through this lawsuit. But one of the more horrific things that I have seen is that in a hotel room, Ghislaine and Epstein allegedly raped this woman in front of her 8-year-old. Yeah, that's dark. So let's talk about this for a second. Why is it not crazy to think that a guy who lived in Palm Beach, who had his own island, who had numerous boats apparently, and a woman who had a submarine license may have gotten rid of some of their problems via the ocean? And that threat, although, some will say, oh, it's wild. That's just so much. I don't think it's wild at all. And if you remember New Mexico, where that ranch is, there's so much secluded area, miles and miles and miles. There's also talk that there may be things buried there, literally, many things. The fact that that was never really investigated and everything was kind of swept under the rug there really lets you know, Courtney Love, who is in the flight logs, had a falling out big time with her father. But Courtney Love's father is adamant that many of the girls didn't make it out. And if you go back to even my interview with Maria Farmer, and then she stopped doing interviews, and God bless Maria, she's pumping out such amazing artwork on a daily basis while going through her battle with cancer right now. I just want to say, without women like her, and especially her in particular, we would not be as far along as we are on this case, right? So I actually contacted Hank Harrison. I was trying to get him on the show. This is now like a year and a half ago. I may have to revisit that. He said he was not doing so well physically. So I'm not sure if he's still around. I'm hoping he's still around. But he basically says he knows that a lot of these girls didn't make it, and kind of alluded to the fact that Courtney Love and her boyfriend at the time may have been allegedly, and I'm not saying this, involved in some of the trafficking aspects of this. Because remember, Epstein was wielding his power all over not only the political spectrum, but behind the scenes in business and entertainment as well. Right? So thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share. I want to remind everybody that all the documentary films are free right here, right now in the playlist section, including Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined, Shade the Motion Picture, Fabled Enemies, and Loose Change Final Cut. We are going to take your questions and comments. This is an Ask Me Anything, so get them in now. We will go in order. And I want to remind everybody, we're fully demonetized on YouTube, so you cannot super chat. However, on Rockfin, we also take what? Tips. And there are a bunch of tips that we will get to before we get to the initial questions and comments section. So if you don't already have a Rockfin account, what are you waiting for? We did an extra 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes earlier today on the Labba Dabba Do video with Reddy Magoo. If you want to check that out, I would recommend checking out the Rockfin version. It's free. You just make an account. And it's also another way that you can support me. If you want to financially support me, you make a premium membership. And I can't thank you enough for doing so. The YouTube channel, right? It's a 14 minute and 23 second video. Odyssey is backing up my YouTube channel because they might kick me off because we play Senate hearing testimony that we believe might be good for people and save lives. And isn't that what it's about? Saving each other's lives, exposing evil. So yeah, that's the headline. Yep, let's read it. Jeffrey Epstein raped a Florida real estate broker and then threatened to feed her to a lake full of alligators if she ever contacted authorities, a shocking new lawsuit claims. Now, again, I haven't read this lawsuit. There are some turds out there to spoil the punch bowl. Far be it from me, and they don't say what number Jane Doe this is. Far be it for me to say that because, again, I haven't even looked at the evidence. I'm just saying it doesn't not fit the pattern of who these people are. The woman identified in court papers only as Jane Doe alleges that Ghislaine Maxwell was present in 2008 when Epstein warned her that she should never talk about his abuse. Epstein then ushered the plaintiff to the body of water and told her in explicit detail that, as had happened to other girls in the past, she would end up at in this body of water and be devoured by the alligators should she ever reveal what Epstein had done to her. The suit filed in South Florida federal court reads, Doe's suit, which names the executors of Epstein's estate as defendants, is unusually disturbing, even by the multimillionaire sex offender standards. It includes allegations that seem to be a departure from Epstein's routine depraved abuse through sexualized massages. Doe says Maxwell and Epstein repeatedly raped her in the presence of her young son at a hotel in Naples, Florida, and that Epstein forced her to have sex with other men, including one creep who identified himself as a local judge. Doe, a devout married Muslim woman of Turkish descent, who was 26 in 2008, alleges that Epstein forced her to undergo surgery to give the false impression she was a virgin. Man, this is... I guess I'm going to have to read this one. The violent and illegal procedure was botched, and Doe is permanently sexually dysfunctional, reads the suit, which was first reported by the Miami Herald. So again, who knows? But the suit is out there. I'm putting it in there. Doe says she met Epstein in 2006 or 2007 through her job. Doe's boss hosted a barbecue where Epstein introduced her to Ghislaine Maxwell, who went by G-Max, the suit states. Maxwell lured Doe deeper into Epstein's depraved lifestyle after Doe helped him arrange a deal for a rental property at $10,000 per month, which he paid all in cash, the suit states. So, guys, there you go. This one, I guess, is, again, perhaps a bit darker and does not necessarily, fit the younger girl scenario. And at the same time, is it out of the realm of possibility? No. But I do want to put this out there. It could be something that spoils everything. We'll wait and see. I'm not saying one way or another. I'm just putting it out there why it could be true and why it could be false. So before we get to your questions and comments, and we're going to do that in short order, I promise you that, I want to take some of these tips over the last couple days because I really haven't done a lot of that stuff. This one's from Thursday. Kimberly, 120 years, Jason. She's, of course, referencing how Joe Biden was talking about being in the Senate 120 years ago, and yet the press didn't even call him out on it. He didn't correct himself. No one seems to mind. Breck, thank you so much. Scott Thomas, thank you so much. John Telnet, thank you so much. Tysa, thank you. I see irony. Let's see. I have to chip away at this video. It's so painful to watch. I think that might be the Joe Biden video. It's tough to tell. See, that's the one thing. It doesn't tell me which video. I wish it did. Here's some monies for powering through. If I had the disposable income, I would totally add more zeros for emotional labor. Well, thank you very much. Let's see. Pierce says, Rockfin, JB. Thank you. Sarah, who I met over the weekend she came to the Friday and Saturday shows. And by the way, some pictures are getting posted up. There's one picture of me in the cage pointing in. There's another where I'm on the side with Jens Pulver. Once those fights get posted to YouTube for free, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'll take some screenshots so you can see my #1 broadcasting face. But Sarah said this. Hey, Jason, thanks for the shout out. My cousin and I loved the MMA event. Was beyond what we expected. It was awesome to actually meet you. Speaking of the law of attraction, I happened to meet Kim Goodwin at the bar last night, so got to tell her how much I loved the event and told her I heard it through you. She said it meant a lot to hear why we traveled to see it. We plan to go again someday. Awesome. And like Sarah said, look, it's not an expensive time. The drive might be the most really expensive thing. I think general admission was something like $35. There's not a bad seat in the house. Everybody's having a good time. They got 24-ounce tall boys. I think they're like $8 or $9. You know, a burger basket's like $7. Come on, these ain't New York Yankee prices. And then again, if you want to get a nice dinner beforehand, there's great restaurants in town. We're open here in Iowa. People are smiling. Come on down. Sharon, thank you so much. Eva Welch, thank you so much. Susan Ramirez, thank you. Patty Weimer's always supporting. Thank you so much. She says, no boop, and I say, no boop to you. I love it. OMG from Brandy. Gary Snyder gave 2 big ones. Thank you, Gary Snyder. That's huge. Keep up the work. Keep fighting for truth in the world that's gone mindless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. John, thank you. Beth says this. Thanks for all the work you do. Sometimes my comments bug you a little, but I respect the hell out of you, man. Who knows? Hey, by the way, 100 people watching, only not even 50 likes. Can we get more than 50 likes over on the YouTube? Let's see. Tim Adams, thank you so much. Mary Erickson, thank you so much. Eric, welcome to Iowa, brother. Thank you for being my #1 news source. I send your videos to everyone I know. Thank you, Eric. We appreciate that. Corey, thank you. Jim Garrison, thank you. He says, this shit is so repulsively gross. And I think he's talking about today's video. If you haven't seen it, it's all about the Wuhan lab, Redfield, Fauci, Naomi Wolf, lockdowns, and much more. Some things we might not be able to say here, but we're able to say on Rockfin. Let's see. Tom says this. Jason, there are 3 city-states that are separate in the countries. They are in Washington, D.C., the city of London, not the city of London, just the financial city, and the Vatican. One for the military, one for finance, one for spiritual. This is the start of the one world government. You know what? I'm gonna save the rest of these for later on as we go through. I want to thank everybody who has tipped out, and let's start going through. Karen, what up? Psh, what up, Neil? Hey. J, F, and B, what up, Yeti King? I'm shocked she's still alive, honestly. If we're talking about Ghislaine, let's see what happens at the trial. Asker Paul, I got to go with my boy Ben. Effing freaks. Was the Nightman from Always Sunny actually Jeffrey Epstein? Oh, look at that. Big jump there. Let's bring it back. Let's see. Yes, Gregory. Jay, you watched the 3-night MMA. It was awesome, right? The only thing that was really disappointing in the whole night or all 3 nights, I'd say this, the main events got better every single night. So the first night main event was disappointing. The second night main event wasn't disappointing, but it wasn't as action-packed. It was really evenly matched. It was a tough call. I think it was Brandon Jenkins versus Aaron Mitchell. And then the third night was really exciting, man. Like, I had a great night of fights. I think it was a banging deal, Gregory, and I thank you so much. I think we got a glimpse into the satanic Luciferian society lifestyle with Epstein and P-Gate. It's quite dark and extravagant. Nah, Paul will knock him out. Guess we'll see. Why are there so many people telling the truth about CVID on social media? Why didn't they show the replay to the guy who carried out the ring by his coach? What happened to him? I guess he was okay. You know, I have that here. Let's see if we can play it. Oh, you know what? I actually cut it out. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me show you some of the action that perhaps people missed. But we've got it because we do it big here. We do it big. Thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share, by the way, everybody. Let's see. Yes, here we go. Oh, this is going to be good. Just so everybody knows how good this one's going to be. This is the kind of action you missed. You're only going to get to see it from my angle because I was taping it with one of my phones. It's still pretty good quality. So let's do it. This is some caged aggression, folks.
All right, set it up. Whoa, that's it.
Whoa, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
All right, set it up. Whoa, that's it.
So those are the kind of fights that you're missing. I mean, that honestly, those really aren't the kind of fights. It's not like everyone's one and done. That was the quickest knockout of the week, and there were some first round finishes for sure, but certainly that one was the most quick and stunning. So he ended up being okay. Let's see. Courtney Love is a CIA sex kitten Monarch MK Ultra agent. Let's see. Keen, truth first. What? You want them to lie? She was gagged. I don't know what that means. I live in New Mexico, and I'd like to do some investigation into this. Gauged. Best wishes to Maria. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Nitram. No, it's all I want, the truth. It's just an interesting development. Thumbs up on the Berminator. Gagged. There we go. Oh, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Thumbs it up. Let's see. Terramar Project. Do you know any guillotine manufacturers? I don't. Rose McGowan got put in timeout for posting a pic of what appears to be Clinton on Epstein Island. The point, it may be faked, but the Twitter agenda is clear. Apparently, it's a painting. It's like a pic of a painting. That's all. You know, we got a new tippa over at the Rockfin, and I want to get this in there. Monique, don't ever stop what you're doing. I've been banned from the Twit and Fashion Book for probably because I shared all your stuff. Sending it out, however. I can support you here. We need you. Thank you. Jim Garrison says pretty effed up stuff. That's from my previous video. Great work. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Joseph Galagas. Thank you. Monique earlier said thank you again. Liked and shared as much as I can. Banned from Twit. Same thing. Maybe it's because I always share your videos. Garrison says I nailed it on the previous video. Thank you, Jim. And Nancy, Jasmine, Truth Addict, and Faye all supporting. Patty says, when I visited Canyon, Texas, I got to go to a theater and enjoy movies. I want to go tomorrow to see Kong versus Godzilla. You know, I was out today, and the girl behind the counter was kind of cute. And I almost asked her out. I don't know. It's tough with the mask thing. It's tough to make facial reads. And if I crack a joke, maybe I got a shot. Oh, I hate this. I hate this stuff so much. Why can't I be a human being again? Why can't we all be humans again? What is this garbage? What is this crap? Paper punishment. Punishment from paper cuts. Creepy. Yeah, like I'd love to be able to take a chick out. Or a fine young lady, you know, a young lass to go see Godzilla versus King Kong and just forget everything tomorrow in 3D. And I can if I could find a young lady. Love your work, brother. Keep exposing the madness. Love that you're enjoying your life in Iowa. I am, Scott. I am. She was charged with trafficking as well. Yes, this is a different suit. You are correct. So now trafficking of underage girls, by the way. There is a different criminal case brought up against her. Absolutely, Rock Girl. You're 100% right. Who even knew there was such a surgery? Somebody will have to pay for Epstein's crimes. Looks like it's going to be Ghislaine. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen. 4 and well, never mind. When will Wexner be arrested? Yeah, that's when you know things are actually real. And I don't think Wexner's ever going to be arrested. It's rough. Let's see. Jason from Michigan here to listen. Hi, Jason. Michigan here to listen. Thank you, Max. I still think there's a chance that Epstein is alive and well somewhere. I highly doubt that, but you know what? I'm sympathetic to people that are like doubtful of anything they tell us at this point. The head of the snake, old Les Wexner. Don't we all? On this reality, can Ghislaine be given the reins to deciding what evidence is and isn't admissible in her own prosecution? Let's see. Subs everywhere. I just watched that Uber driver video. Oh, geez. You talking about the one where the two girls kill him? This is not, we live in the upside down. I can't believe it. Dude, I'm about to unsubscribe. I've bared with you. Focus on news and stop begging every day. I do focus on news. I do several hours, usually a day. If I'm not doing it on mine, I do it on another pod. And it's usually in the beginning and after. This is just an Ask Me Anything. You don't have to give anything. As you can see, I go down through the freebies. This isn't, I don't know what to tell you. We're fully demonetized on YouTube. We got the SEC filing suit against Odyssey. We're trying to stay alive any way we can. This is the news. I think it's worthy to definitely go over this suit to say, hey, this is a possibility, but hey, it could also be to poison the whole well of information. Just saying. What up? First time. Yeah, Camo. Why does Kris Jenner look like Ghislaine Maxwell? We got jokes. Let's see. Let's see. Videos are great. We got a wood. No, we can't be talking about things like that. Red Mist. No, sorry, buddy. See, you can't have a name like Red Mist of murder and then say we have to put people in wood chippers. So that's it. You're out. Sorry. Sorry. Let's see. What? Yeah, I guess, but you can't even really see their face. That's nice. And again, it'd be, I'm just saying, just be nice to be able to go out to a movie and enjoy myself. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. Live normal life. That's why I like going to the bars around here. That's all. Let's see. What, did we get a big jump over here? I'm sorry. Oh, the Uber driver thing. There we go. Okay, good. White supremacists are black now? I don't know. That right was vicious. Right hook. Oh, you're talking about that shot. Yeah, man. Boom, boom. It looked like it was the right. It was tough to tell. I want to see it from another angle. But once it comes back, I'll see the original thing. They needed to play that again. Hey, Mick Mitchell, just unsub. You're not needed. Danny, thank you for the support. Love you. We have no proof of whatever happened to Epstein. Well, that's not true. We certainly do have proof. Obviously, there is some kind of a video record. The cameras didn't just not work. Okay? And if they didn't just not work, we'd have some proof of tampering. And we do have the autopsy photos, and they would have to have a chain of custody. And we do have the picture of him outside. There's a lot of stuff. I've looked into all the proof. Thank you, John. Just saying. Mouthy Buddha does incredible work. Yo, bro. Gutsy. Thumbs up. Let's see. Gates-Epstein relationship. For real? Yes, that is for real. Courtney Love has an interesting backstory featured in Drugs as Weapons Against Us. Not seen that. The lady who painted Clinton in a blue dress, or then Unclesum Wanting You, also painted George W. Shooting paper airplanes into 2 Jenga sets. That's correct. I don't know if they weren't Jenga sets. They were building blocks with letters on them, weren't they? And she painted Barack Obama as well. It's very, very interesting. Yes. Let's see. Jason, if you're into... Oh, already did that one. Already did it. Puff, 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 pass. Ghislaine will not get justice. He can't hide the egg-shaped wiener forever. Last young lady I met was hesitant to remove her mask due to the acne that had become problematic due to the mask. I did an inner facepalm in my head and kind of lost interest, but that is what it is. Yikes, Mr. House. Yikes. dude, then pop off. Let's say, don't take the haters to heart. Jason, troll's gonna troll. That's always true. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. Let's jump over to Rockfin. Let's see what they're saying over there. And Scott Thomas, by the way, with another Tipsky and Hutch. Love your work, brother. Keep exposing the madness. Love that you're enjoying your life in Iowa. Oh, we did read that one with Monique and all that other stuff. Occult Priestess is over there. Hey, Occult Priestess. It is horrifyingly detailed. Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to have to read the actual suit. That's definitely what we're going to need to do. So, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I think that's going to be it. Let's see if there's anything else. Just some troll. The SEC thing is really getting on my nerves. Yes, I hear you. Keep what you're doing. Yes, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'll just say it again. Let's all do a little Rockfin. Rockfin. Make at least the free account. That's where we're doing it big. That's what I'm getting behind. They're, again, a platform for free speech. A lot of good things coming. They just updated their back-end interface even more. If you become a premium subscriber, it also helps me big time. I love this platform, and I absolutely love you guys. So I will see you on the flip.